What's going on, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy, Chaos here, and today we're breaking down the best team for Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I've been enjoying playing the side games and making best teams for these games, so I've continued by entering into the Mystery Dungeon series with this entry. For those of you who are new, the best team is a group of Pokemon that do the best to complete a Pokemon game. Usually Pokemon games have teams of 6, but in Mystery Dungeon, you only get 2 main members of your team with a variety of other Pokemon available to recruit to add to certain missions. For this team, I'm excluding any extra Pokemon besides your starter and your partner Pokemon. Absol is briefly used in this game, but there's no real need to mention it here since you can't really control it too much because you use it for like a dungeon or two and it's gone. So there's really no need to mention here besides that you have to use it in one of your adventures. Please note that all these sets are based on the main storyline, but this team still has the best potential and the best promise of completing the post game as well. And with all that being said, sit back and relax as we enter the world of Pokemon. A cool feature with these Mystery Dungeon games are the personality quizzes you get to determine your starter Pokemon. The best way to build this team is to end up with none other than our mascot, Pikachu. Pikachu is an incredibly versatile Pokemon in this game, and also counters the boss battles better than any other option you have. Pikachu's moveset should be Thunder Shock, or you can opt for Thunderbolt at level 26, Thunder Wave at level 8, Quick Attack at level 11, and Double Team at level 15. Pikachu hits really hard and has the special ability that makes it better than any other Pokemon you can possibly get. Pikachu has what I like to call the strat. In Mystery Dungeon, you can link moves with a link box or a link shop, and this is very useful for our electric rodent. The strat is linking Thunder Wave and Double Team together. This works because paralysis is completely busted in this game, as you can paralyze your opponents, nullifying their movements and their attacks. This even works on ground and electric type Pokemon, making Pikachu's walls basically ineffective at doing their job of walling this type. Even if the 50% Thunder Wave misses, Double Team increases your Pokemon's evasion. This makes Pikachu particularly and practically immune to literally any attack that you could possibly have, thus giving you an easy win in any tricky and hard battle. Since you have to have a partner Pokemon, your best bet is to choose Mudkip. The water starters are all good options here, but once Mudkip evolves in post-game, it is clearly the best option. And I wanted a team that worked both in the main storyline and in post-game, so Mudkip is definitely your choice. Mudkip has ground type moves, which allow it to help out with the pesky electric and steel types. For Mudkip, its moves are Tackle and Growl at the start, and it gets Mud Slap at level 6 and Water Gun at level 10. Yes, I know this is a basic set, but you'll need to find the TMs for Ice Beam and Surf to power up the set. You would replace Growl for Ice Beam once you find the TM in a dungeon, or you buy it from the Kecleon shop. This is also an option with Thunderbolt on Pikachu, as it also is a TM. I would recommend getting Ice Beam as soon as possible so you save your money and check the shop every day in the town square to make sure you don't miss the Ice Beam TM. And hopefully you can find it. Also, Mud Slap can be very useful for lowering accuracy on any Pokemon, since in this game, Flying resists ground and is not immune to it. So you can potentially just lower the accuracy of Flying type Pokemon and make it easier for you, especially with the boss battles and all that stuff. Surf is a good option for Water Gun. It is the most powerful water type move in the game. However, Water Gun is still a very usable option in this game and still can be very viable. So it's not really a big deal if you don't find Surf, but it is probably the best water move you're going to get, and thus would be a good replacement for Water Gun. Now let's get into the breakdown of the battles for both of these members of the squad and for the team. So I have created this table to help best find out what is the best Pokemon for this game. Fun fact, I do this with every game and their starter Pokemon. And as you can see, I've laid out all the potential starter and partner Pokemon, and I've given them a base score between 1 and 5 based on how well they do with the big events in the game. Thank you to Arizo for coming up with this concept and using it for many of his best starter videos. Pokemon with the same type obviously do about the same in every situation. So Chikorita and Trico have pretty much the same base stat total, at about 47 for the regular storyline. But for the whole game, I mean. The whole game. Grass types tend to have problems with Bulbasaur being less usable than the other two, since its poison type makes it neutral to ground, and also makes it weak to the psychic type bosses, since most of the bosses are legendary and a good majority of them are psychic type at this point in the game. It is not the best. Fire types do fair, with the fighting type hindering Blaziken in the post game, because again, the psychic types. Water types are really the best option for this game and really can be useful. The normal types are really just neutral, and they are a bit trickier to work than the fire types and the water types, but Eevee could probably be your best option as a normal type, since in the post game it could evolve into something like Vaporeon or Umbreon and be very useful to counter those psychic types, or just be a very bulky, powerful Pokemon that can make use of a really cool typing of water. Machop is probably your worst choice in this game, as it lacks a good way to beat most of the bosses, since they are either flying type particularly, or they're psychic type. So those are the two common typings. You have the legendary birds, you got Groudon and Rayquaza that are, well, Groudon's a ground type, so it doesn't really help out there either. But it really only does well against like the Reggies. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. In the regular game, Pikachu is the clear winner by 4 points over everybody else, and Mudkip just pushes out of the pack by about 1 point. But in the post game, Mudkip really clearly shines, making it the best Pokemon in this whole game after you get the post game. I would also like to note that this entire chart and list was made before I came up with the strat with Pikachu. So Pikachu probably gets 5s in pretty much every category and just is a god tier Pokemon, and you definitely should pick it 100% if you're playing this game, because it is super powerful and super awesome. And it is definitely your best choice. Now let's take a look at how our two choices pair together and how they beat these boss battles. So Pikachu is great for Skarmory, the legendary birds, and Kyogre. It also helps out with Team Meanies and Rayquaza. However, the strat should be your primary way to deal with any difficult fight. It can be essentially used to wall Groudon, which is the best counter to this Pokemon. So Pikachu does the work. It really just does the work. It's crazy. Mudkip deals well with Team Meanies, Moltres, and Groudon, and is fairly neutral to pretty much everything else, and it can lower accuracy in unfavorable matches. It doesn't do super well against Zapdos, but again, the accuracy drops is going to be really nice, and the para hacks on Pikachu is going to make this thing really useful there. So Pikachu kind of covers it there. The big fight that's not marked by either one is Rayquaza, and if you watched my best team let's play of this game, you saw I literally just sat there and para hacked it, which is crazy. Also, it's something to note that if you have Ice Beam on Mudkip, it's a 5. Like, Mudkip just completely just stonewalls Rayquaza. It just dies. It's a quad. Rayquaza is quad weak to ice, just so you know, and it's gonna kill it. Like, it's gonna be powerful, and like you can just spam Thunderbolt too. It's crazy. This team just puts work in. Let's just say that. The keys and how this team works are based on accuracy. You want to lower your accuracy on pretty much every move, and you take advantage of these accuracy drops or evasion boost, and you can succeed in destroying literally everything in the game and easily clearing it. So focus on these 4 keys here: the accuracy drops, paralyzing your foes, the evasion boost with double team, and using the strat of double team and Thunder Wave to completely destroy your opponents. Well, that's all I have for the best team for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and also let me know what best team you want to see next, as it might give me an option to do a new Let's Play series on the channel, or it might just be something I pick up on the side to play through and enjoy myself that way. So let me know what you want to see. If you want to see like main series, or if you want to see like side games or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I will literally cover pretty much every Pokemon game out there, so send me your favorite, send me what game you want to see. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button also for more content, and check out the description for more ways to stay connected to the community. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell, because it is very important so you never miss a video that comes out on the channel. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for joining me in the best team for Red Rescue Team, the Let's Play, and on this video. You guys have been amazing. You guys have shown love for this series. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all my Mystery Dungeon fans out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon content. So until then, my name is Chaos, and I am signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.